welcome to Mr. Otter Studio. This is just an introduction to Copic markers and the paper that you can use with them. We've had some questions about Copic markers. They're basically markers that are alcohol-based instead of the water-based ones that you might be used to. One thing that's good about these is once you buy them, you can actually refill them with the ink. So these are more of an investment. There's also different brands. I know that Winsor & Newton has one. These are used for fashion illustration, architectural renderings, illustration. Now let me show you the different kinds of paper. This is just a normal print paper. So with Copic markers, you can put color down, and then you can take a lighter color. Eventually, this color can push away the color beneath it. With Copic markers, you can use lighter colors over darker colors. I'm just going to show you the different characteristics of paper that you can use for these Copic markers. This is an Express It blending card. With this paper, you can keep blending it forever. One characteristic that I really like about these Copic markers is the ability to get a flat color with them. With a normal marker, you're going to be able to see all of these different lines. You can get a nice flat color with the marker, which is awesome. Let's just show you how these mix together. I can put the lighter color over the top, and I can keep blending and mixing these together. Here are some techniques to blend on this type of paper. I'll use my darker color underneath, and then I'm going to take my lighter color over the top. They just blend really smoothly. I don't love the washes on this paper, this Express It blending card, but you can see what's possible. It blends easily and you can keep mixing it forever. So the next type of paper is this alcohol marker pad. This is my least favorite out of all of the papers that I tried out. It doesn't really blend as well. It's not going to bleed through the paper. You can pick up texture underneath. Once you color, the color is set, so you can't mix it infinitely like the one before. So here is the same technique on the alcohol marker pad. Now let's use Vellum. This is what is used for architectural renderings and fashion design. You can color on the front and on the back. So that means you can work in layers, you can trace things. So let's try this technique on the Vellum paper. Vellum's kind of nice, you can see it moving around. I'm gonna draw on the back and show you how you can use layers. And then you can use pen or ink. Just make sure that you are using a waterproof, permanent type ink. This Vellum paper is my favorite to use. So we have the technique on the blending card, the alcohol marker pad, and on Vellum. One technique that one of the presenters showed us was to photocopy your drawing onto the Vellum paper, and then you color it in with the markers. This is micron pen under the Copic marker, and it's working great. I wanted to just show you what it looks like on normal paper because that's sometimes all we have, right? So let's try that technique on normal paper. You could try it going this way. So I would use light over dark. If you want them to blend, you're going to want to blend light over dark. So let's try it with a different color. Let's take a dark color and let's put a lighter color over the top. Also, you don't have to worry about these getting dirty if you put them over a darker color. You can kind of clean them off just on your paper and the color will come off. You can see it pushing away the darker color. On normal printer paper, do you see how it's bleeding on the edges? When you're using printer paper, always use paper underneath because these markers will bleed through. You're blending with your lighter colors. Let me just show you what would happen if we took a orange marker and we put the yellow over the top of it. It is not going to push that darker color away. It is just going to blend into it. I'm not going to get a gradual blend in that. It's tearing my paper. Look at what happens. That's what happens with these water-based, but the alcohol-based aren't going to tear through your paper and you can keep going over and over and over it. I hope that was helpful for you. This is just an introduction to Copic markers. When I first start using something, I just do simple value scales like this. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you around on YouTube.